Hey guys, thank you for joining me for Tulips After Dark. So in this video, it's just a little add-on from the Tulip Festival from my previous videos. As you guys can see, it is Alice in Wonderland themed, and later on you will see a visit from Bluey and me going to cafes after I went to the Tulip Festival. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to like it. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you wish to support me, my journal is in my website. So after a long day of solo dating and treating myself, I wanted to go to the Mill after tasting some of the gin. So apparently the red one is a #1 bestseller. Even though it tastes very strong, I decided to, see what the fuss was about. So I followed the little roses, well technically they're tulips. And seeing that I was earlier, I decided to get something to eat. So here's a cute little Italian restaurant. I always walk past it. It was so cute inside. It recently opened and the artwork was quite stunning. I got myself a nice little chai latte and this cute little bun. I even got myself a nice little sandwich. I really enjoyed it. It had ricotta, salami, very well balanced. The bread was definitely very thick. And the chai latte, it was kind of alright. At first I thought this was a donut, but no, it wasn't. In fact, it tasted more like a coffee cake. And the best part is, it's just when you first drive into Bowral. And here's me going to the Phoenix bookshop to trade in my old book that I no longer want so I can exchange it for another. So in this bookshop it is all second-handed, and I wanted to get a book for my brother that I have read years ago. Even though it is not my favorite because I'm more of a she's on the money, The Barefoot Investor still is such a good beginner friendly book to get into when you're reading finances. One thing about this book that stood out for me the most, and I still remember it to this day, is wash your pillows. I know it's a bit random, but there's so much dandruff, bacteria that falls onto your pillow. So when you're washing your sheets, reminder to wash your pillows as well, because at the end of the day, your head deserves a nice little place to rest. After that, I wanted to get myself something treat, so I went back to the Mill. It was still a little bit early, but I wanted to get some donuts. So after I ordered it, I decided to have a look around, and as you can see, it has Alice in Wonderland theme. They're setting up the stages, and they had a little local library. I love looking through these things because you put one in and you take one. That's how it goes. So this is the gin room of the Mill. So I already taste some at the festival, but I wanted to see where you can actually buy it straight from the source. So here they show you how to make it, and you get to taste test some of the gins they have to offer. Apparently a lot of cops and school mums come here to wind down. Here's a little of the outside bar area right next to some pho. By then my donuts was ready, and I've heard so much about these donuts, and I decided to finally get myself some. And when I say they did not disappoint, it did not disappoint. These donuts was crispy on the outside and doughy in the middle. It was so fresh, it was so light, but feeling it didn't taste like Krispy Kremes where you just bite into it and it tastes like air. But these ones were thick. These are real donuts, and I still dream of them till this day. So by now everyone is starting to come, so I decided to get myself a drink. I got myself the wild berry gin spritz. I'm not much of a drinker, but I just had to get one. I wanted something a little bit more sweeter, even though it wasn't sweet, it was still very refreshing. Apparently that's what the lady said. And then I got some of pho from the canteen and sat down while everyone was packing in. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was so nerve-wracked. I was sitting there by myself. I felt at first I felt oh my god, am I a loner? But then I had to remember, hey girl, go out and enjoy your night. there's no rule says you can't. And here is some Bluey. And was getting ready, I decided to eat some of my rice paper rolls. They were very light, very refreshing, and when I was finished them, the high school band started playing right in front of me, so I had prime real estate. So this was the first time I had pho, so I had no idea how to eat it, but overall it tasted very filling. It did not leave me heavy. It was very tasteful. Even the drink was very lovely. After I ate them, I decided to give myself a sweet treat from the Sweet Treats, and when I went there, it just started getting packed. This place is quite popular, and when I was waiting, I talked to this guy. He was older than me, and I said, what ice creams do you recommend? And he said red velvet and passion fruit, and the lady said you should also get Biscoff, so I did. And they're not my go-to, but still I decided to try something new. Since I'm doing something, going out by myself, I might as well try something new and talk to the person next to me. So that is what I did. So my review is the Biscoff was 10 out of 10. The red velvet tasted more perfumey, and the gelato, the passion fruit, god tier. I loved it. It's hard to explain, but overall I had a wonderful time by myself. Yes, I was solo dating, but I found it to be very good. I really enjoyed the night. Everyone was very friendly, the atmosphere was great, and I wouldn't mind doing this again next year. Okay, so there you have it, guys. Me showing you what to do in the Tulip Festival for 2025. Journals, if you want to, you don't have to, but remember, guys, to like, subscribe, and ding that little bell so you guys can be notified for my next one. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. So take care. Bye bye.